Hello. To shreds, you say? To shreds, you say? Yes, indeed. To shreds. Today, gosh, I feel like trash. Gosh, I feel so bad. But that's okay. It happens. It happens. It's just that for me, it happens all the time. Anyway. Okay, I've got everything set up. I hope you guys are ready for a nice, relaxing stream where pretty much nothing happens. It's going to be a good one. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, I'm whining today. I'm a whiner, okay? Just had to let the end of that song bang out. That's the wrong scene. That was my TV. Whine, mom. Doctors told me I couldn't be a mother. You know, on account of me being male and stuff. So naturally, I got really offended and got him fired. Let's see. I have to tweet something. Like, oh boy. Let me just, I should have done this, but I was pressed for time. How, you may ask? Well, I have no excuse, actually. I have no excuse. I should be better than this. Speaking of things I can complain about myself, which I usually do. But I'll just set that to everybody. Post it. Yep. Sorry about that. To horse game. No, I don't. I don't do that. My mom has found a lot of the emotes. The game is loud. Why is it loud? It's so loud. Okay, we're here. No pre-game sign-on today. No, I didn't, I didn't feel like it was worth it, really. That's an enemy? No. I didn't feel like it was really worth it. It's just us. It's just us buddies hanging out. It doesn't really matter. Assuming much. Now, thing I gotta do, since I got this funny little thingy now. Gotta find. Just to let your chatters hang out early. Well, we're kind of doing that here because I'm not going to be making progress in the game because I have to go around to all these places. Because I got this thingy now that opens the doors. Yeah, the cool doors. Like in Bone Bottom right there. There's one right there on the bottom. I remember that one. They are marked on the map, which is kind of handy. And there's one way over there on the right, which you can't see because my head's in the way. Trust me, I don't lie. And those are the only two I remember. Your fat head, I can't see. But also for new people, if they're signing on early, like 5 minutes early keeps them here. Dude, stop. What? Everything. What? Bounty board. Gather silver bells. Okay. I'll get it. Silver bells. Crawbug clearing. My missing courier. I'll just take them all. Side quests and side quests and side quests. So man, I'm feeling like I'm feeling. How am I feeling? See, I'm a big stupid man. Don't know how to articulate feeling. I have two modes: sad and angry. And today, I'm probably both of those, and neither at the same time. Dude, play Bellfriend a song? Okay. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. He likes it. Okay, grow a pair now. But I'm sad. I'm sad and I'm angry. It's my birthday party. I can say whatever I want. I just gotta say, I don't think the human body was made to drink coffee. I'm just saying, I don't think the human body was made to drink coffee because I've been drinking coffee for the past few days and now I feel inhuman. Cowboy up, dude. There's a light up there. It feels like every bit of my life force. It's like I've been inflicted with a parasite that's currently latched onto the back of my neck, and it's sucking away all of the caffeine and blood that I once had. Although at this point, my blood type is caffeine. Is this just lore? Take the map. Sure. Okay. Whoa! They learned how to teleport. Mountain Dew is an option. Not if I want to keep my teeth. Ow. Red Bull. Not if I not if I want to be not if I want to be fertile in my 30s. I'll tell you what we need. Gamer Sups. It's got caffeine and electrolytes, and it's got boobs on the cup. Gamer Sups. Order now. Thank you, Buff Pup. Eva. Speaking of Wally from yesterday. That was a good time. I kind of botched the bit. I feel this is a depresso stream. I should stop talking. You know, if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all. That's what people always said. So. The strange, ominous voice from inside the capsule says, "Step closer," and I'm just like, okay. My sight perceives only a bug through the imprint of their soul. You speak of their crest, that signifier of a bug's essence, their invisible yoke born through a lifetime. Simple word to attempt a description of something profound, so profound. But wait, your own nature, is it? Allow insight? Why do you give me a prompt for this? Now I'm nervous. Connect to this device? Yes, no. Neuralink enjoyers when they walk by a drive-through menu. It just starts spouting off the prices. And the number 3 meal is $8.99, and the number 4 meal is $12.96. Incredible. Your nature is so unlike immortal bugs. Yours is malleable, transitory. It's a marvelous thing. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. Oh, she wants me to talk to her if I get more. Wait. Okay. So she gave me this this new crest. I don't want that. Because this one's the best. So she upgrades crests. Take all the second sight. Okay. What do you mean? Vesti crest. I don't understand what that means. Additional tools. I understand what that means. In addition to your crest. That's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, my nature is not expanded enough. What kind of mushrooms do I have to do to make that happen? You should try psychedelics, man. It's so freaking good. I mean, take it from me. I'm a really well-adjusted individual. Dude. One of my favorite types of post on the internet, one of my favorite types of post is people who are on some kind of drug. Like, you'll find these in, like, r/LSD or r/Ambien. And people who are posting while on drugs. But especially the LSD ones, where people are on LSD and they just, like, take a picture of their hand and post it. And the caption is something like, dude. I should take a better path out of here. There's this image. I have to find it. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Please tell me I saved it. I don't think I saved it. I can find it really easily. I've got this. Wait, hold on. Why did Discord change this? Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Discord changed how their search works, and now I can't search as well. It's in here. I know it's in here. It isn't even going to be funny anymore after I find it. Dang it. Man. Ah, whatever. I already need an assistant. I don't know. It's this image of a Reddit post from r/LSD where this guy is just, the caption says like, holy shoot. And it's just, he's standing barefoot on top of his keyboard on his desk. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Ada! Now we go to the far fields. That's where it is. I know where I'm going. As the Emperor, I am born with an innate sense of direction. Where am I? Forgotten the exact room this is in. Adrian! Okay, this is... Aye. Aye, aye, aye. Just go to the bottom. We'll get there. No, we won't. Game's easy. Game's really easy. I don't know who would ever struggle with this game. I personally am really good at it. We have to be more positive today. It's too many negative vibes. We spread chill vibes. We just love to hang out and spread chill vibes. Now I know where I am. I mean, I always knew where I was. And still do. Too bad, so sad. They still take 3 hits to kill. Sad. I got the upgrade, yeah. They still take 3 hits. Did I get scammed? That one takes 2. Why am I going this way? The stream will begin proper once I stop tripping over these little things, and after I do these doors, then the stream will begin proper. We're just in the preamble right now. Trust me, it gets good. It gets good. So you had to pay to get better? Pay to get whom? What? Pay to get better? Another weave nest. Turn all the lights on. It's so freaking dark in here. I guess I did it. Silk speed anklets. Huh? Use silk to sprint faster. I don't think I want to do that. Also, I'm still not using the correct crest. Let's equip the one that I like. Gotta play my stupid little song every time I want to leave the house. They said modern technology was going to be convenient. Now it just means I have to get a text message from an app to open my front door. Why are we going backwards? Why are we as a society going backwards with technology? We value the illusion of, well, we value the illusion of luxury over simple convenience. We make things more inconvenient just because it seems a little bit more like something that was in a sci-fi movie. Even if it sucks. Cars. Backwards. Dude, soon we can have AI girlfriends with preggy subscription services. Your brain. That's the end of that statement. Your brain. Like cars, when you used to have you used to have a lever and stuff, and little buttons that you would press to like turn the AC on, the wipers. You know, makes sense. Easy little buttons. Now it's all in an iPad. Halfway home in Greymoor, okay. The polyps, the purple flowers of Shellwood, I've missed a few of those. Maybe I should look for them. Learn about the bugs, silver bells. In the Belvane tunnels above and below Bellheart. I see. My nature is neutral. I haven't done squat for the people. I was unaware that the bounty board was even a thing until this point in the game. I would have gone the entire game without ever doing anything on it. Quite honestly. Didn't talk to any people. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. If I talk to someone, it means I have to voice them. And that's just too much effort for someone like me. Why can't I just have someone else stream for me? While I rake in the cash. It was like, I don't care how the milk. Like, I don't care how futuristic something seems if it's way more clunky and inconvenient to use. Like every control in a car being on an iPad. That's horrible. It's awful. It makes the car less usable, just so we can feel like we're Star Trek. I care about facts and logic. And the fact is, having your controls on an iPad sucks. And the fact is, getting a text message on an app, having an app for your refrigerator, is freaking ridiculous. Who needs this? What compels these companies? Ada. It's all marketing. Tesla had to bring back the turn signal wand on the steering column because people hated what they did. Look. I hate that every single device these days has to be a smart device. They made the buttons on the steering wheel. That is awful. This is the wrong place. I want to go to Shellwood and look for those flowers. Look, this isn't a progression stream. We're just hanging out and chilling. It's not a big deal. Yeah, the motor memory thing is a factor as well, of course. It's like, I don't want to have an app for my fridge. I want the fridge to keep my food cold and shut up. If my fridge ever talks to me, I'm throwing it in the dumpster. It's the freaking Jurassic Park things. Scientists were so obsessed, preoccupied with whether they could, that they never stopped to think about whether they should. It's the same thing for engineering and manufacturing. And the design of these completely useless functions. And they put them in so they can charge you a couple $100 more, just so that your fridge will spam you with text messages that you didn't want to begin with. That's another flower. I'm just missing one. I'm missing some brain cells as well. Your fridge could be your girlfriend now. The fridge with the Grok anime, fridge with the Grok anime girl AI in it on a screen, and she automatically makes you a sandwich. Men only want one thing, and it's freaking disgusting. Ow. I pressed the wrong button. I'm actually brain dead. You found that emote. I've seen that emote before. I just have no idea what it's supposed to mean. I don't think anyone knows. Okay, there's something up here. It's just money, though. It's not the flower I'm looking for. I don't know what any of these mean. Wink. Where could it be? Well, first of all, you gotta know what you're in. Might be just unable to get to wherever the last flower is at this point. That can't be the case. I've been to every room in this place. I can go up there. Maybe that's where it is. I think I already got that one. Hey! Thank you, New, for whatever. I have a thing that I could talk about. Have you guys ever this is an actual opinion of mine. I think that they should rename OCD. They should rename obsessive compulsive disorder. Because it gives the wrong impression of what it actually is. They should rename it. It should not be called obsessive compulsive disorder. It should be called constant inescapable fear disorder. It's like if you got like OCD, like people think that she's like, oh, so you wash your hands a lot. No, it's like, I've got OCD centered around germs. Oh, what, you're obsessed with germs? No, stupid. I'm terrified of them. Constantly. I'm not terrified of germs, but I think you know I'm not terrified of germs, considering that I'm filthy. But seriously, I think that it would solve a lot of problems. Fleabag. That's... Wow. Okay. Now... Interesting. Interesting. That's not it. There was already a... Hey, you're a cat, but I don't have fleas. I have dandruff. Okay, so yeah, I went up there to the top. Did the thing where I was supposed to do. Uh-huh. That checks out. You know how people with OCD, they get mad? When you're just like... Well, you have OCD, so that means you gotta straighten out pictures and stuff? No. It means that every day is hell, thank you. And I seriously think that it would solve that entire problem if they just renamed it. I should just, you know... They should call it Make Everyone Around You Crazy Syndrome. I mean, okay. You're not wrong. However... Like, you're not wrong. It's like, it's not just that you gotta straighten out pictures. It's not just that... It's not just being obsessed about being neat, right? It's a genuine problem with the way that your brain works. Check the locks like 7 times. Yes, you check the locks 7 times because you have a specific... And that's why I don't think it should be called obsessive, because the word obsession gives people the absolute wrong impression. Like, your obsession is the idea that someone's going to break into your house. If you say that you have an obsession with people breaking into your house, people are going to be like, what, are you some kind of freak? Like, no! That's not what the obsession means! That's why I think that it should be renamed as constant, inescapable fear disorder. Constant, repeated, inescapable fear disorder. CRIFT. Constant fixation issues. I mean, don't call it a fixation either. People are also going to get the wrong idea. I just think that it should be reclassified to just more accurately illustrate what it's like to have it. You know what I mean? Because I've been obsessed with things. I've been obsessed with topics. And having OCD is not what being obsessed with a topic feels like. Being obsessed with someone, or like being obsessed with something, has like a positive connotation. Like, oh, I'm so obsessed with these air fresheners. These are so good. I'm so obsessed with this new song that's come out. Like, dude, I am not obsessed with washing my hands. I hate washing my hands. And I don't want to keep doing it. Again, the germs are not my obsession. The germs are not my OCD. That's just an example. Oh, I know where I am. I went the wrong way. Oh. Neurosis is a good word. Yeah. I think we should use neurosis in the title. Yeah, my specific OCD is like this one where when I'm driving and I go over like even a slight bump or like pass by a pedestrian, my brain screams at me and is like, oh my gosh, did you just hit that guy? Did you just hit somebody? And then it like ruins my day because I can't stop thinking about it. That's my OCD, and it sucks. That's why I hate driving. So I have no idea where this freaking thing is. I think I'll just stop looking. Can't get ahead in life? Give up. Delusional neurosis. I think that we also have to include the factor where it's repeated. It's like cyclical, constant, repeated. These words are getting much more negative. Is this what you're looking for? Yes, absolutely. So I'm just gonna go this way. Here it is. I've got the perfect name for it. It should be called cyclical neurosis syndrome. I can track the bells? That sound good? Cyclical neurosis syndrome. That's a perfect description. CNS. CNN! I'm being led on a wild goose chase. Who is this guy? CBI, FYI, IDK, IHOP. I just seriously think that this would solve so many problems. This would make so many people's lives way easier. Cyclical neurosis syndrome. Okay, I gotta get back up there. Reminds me of something from Rocket Man, but I can't remember. Oh, the thing I just said it. The CNN IHOP thing. I had to get back up there. There's someone who needs my help. That means I gotta go up to Shellwood. What was he doing? There's someone who's just like stuck up there. And I passed him. Can't check my map in the water. There, this way. What was he doing? You mean the Rocket Man bit or the guy I'm hunting? Rocket Man. Oh, they were sitting in the cockpit of the rocket and they were trying to take off. And the captain guy was like listing off all the systems they were checking and okaying. And Harlan Williams just wanted to feel included, so he started listing acronyms. You're okay now, friend.
Oh, those horrible beasties are gone. Much and many thanks to you, mighty warrior.
It was a simple thing, small bug. I assume you are Tip the courier? Frey, the Bellheart trader, seemed concerned for your safety and for the cargo you carry. Mostly the cargo, though. Honestly, I mean, have you ever wondered why you don't get invited to the company retreats? I'm just saying.
She said you, but she needs to learn a little patience. Is barely been away, but still is lucky for me you came.
Got him. My missing courier.
Well, I must be off now. That old grubbly grub in the bell will come after me herself if she not get her goods.
Give me that. That's not the way. We go this way. And we float like this. And we get money. We are rewarded. Hey! And don't run past this. Whatever it is. I just want to make sure that when I sit down at a bench next time, it's going to fill out that area of the map. Wait, that was actually a place I could have gone. Oh no. Ada. Ada. Gosh, this game is pretty. Man. Drawing is hard. Welcome to Apollo Asteri's complaining stream. It is beautiful. It's even more pretty than the first one, which is crazy because the first one was so beautiful. I gotta see what's over here. If anything. A platforming challenge? Have I already been here? Make you happy, right? Ooh. Ow. Worth it. Got you. And this goes to the wormways, okay. Now, in the wormways, I still need the third blue thing, which was right here, so I've already been this way. Well, that was the second one. You see, I can count. I can count real good. Word no work that great, though. I gotta look around for anywhere where there could be a blue thing. Friend, I can only count to 4. Oh, it's here. It's here. It has to be. Gosh, I hate you. Now, where exactly could it be? Can I just have a break? Can you break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, please? Ah, this is a one-way street. Ow. I just need some silk real quick. just sew myself up. Friend. Oh, it's in here. Stop with the pop-up business, dude. It's not cool anymore. Yes. Have you seen the crazy Kit Kat flavors in Japan? There's like that green tea one, right? That everyone always like talks about. And yeah, I had green tea this morning. Not a flavor I want in a candy bar. I'm gonna tell you right now. It was an altogether pleasant experience eating the green tea, drinking the green tea. But it's not exactly candy material, I would say. Speaking of Japan, we got some absolutely devastating news from Japan this morning. Let me just get to a place where I can rest. We have absolutely devastating news from Japan. Let me just get over here. Browsers? There. I regret to inform you that Haru Urara has died at 29. She was a very inspirational figure to people in Japan and across the world. And we all mourn her passing on this solemn day of mourning. By the way, she was a horse. Why was she famous? Because she's famous because she was a racehorse. She ran 113 races and lost every single one of them. More recently has gotten popular because she's in this game, Uma Musume, as one of the characters, who are all based on racehorses. That horse looks like it's moments away from eating a person. Yeah, the racehorse Haru Urara has died at 29 years old. So people are devastated right now. People are protesting. What, protesting death? So we are. This is Haru Day. We're all very sad she's gone. Dude, I was looking at information about this, and I found this video. It was like,
ever since the death of Garasa Wonder, a lot of people were also starting to get worried about Haru Urara because her age is getting there. She's currently 29 years old. But about a week ago on X, a Twitter account going by Animal Love Kaz actually
I don't want to follow any account that's called Animal Love anything. I'm just saying that right now. This title caught my eye. At 29 years old, Haru Urara is still going strong. From like 5 days ago. Yikes. They're raising petitions to revive it. Haru's still fine. Well, was. So yeah, I was looking at this morning. And then this sentence is so amazing. Haru Urara ran her last race in August 2004 and retired with a record of 0 wins and 113 losses. All I can say is she's just like me for real. I'm so sad she's gone. Smells like money laundering. No, the farm took good care of her. And so this is in popular culture. This is about the Uma Musume character, and the game is ridiculously popular, and people came to visit the farm to see the actual real life horse. Because this character is just so popular. Look at this. The shining star of losers everywhere who inspired one of Uma Musume's most popular horse girls has passed away. Look at this. Everyone's devastated. Can you short a horse race? I'm just glad that she got out there and tried. And Reddit, of course, Reddit is melting down because this is where the dregs of society live. The dregs of society all gather on Reddit. And they, of course, would be the most broken up about Haru. And of course, I'm sad. She will always be remembered, of course. This is a meme I found here. Man. And why don't you ever give up? Because she never did. So like everyone's crying. Like, no. I can't take this anymore, gang. Man. There's some of these people, there's some of the tweets that I read that were just like, man, I literally was sobbing about this. I can't believe she's gone. Like, bro, okay, that's a little too far. Are you? Bring her back. Guys, we all know that human transmutation is alchemy's unbreakable taboo. But did they ever say anything about equine transmutation? I don't think so. Anyway, who wants to get a few pounds of horse meat, some phosphorus, and a couple drops of equine blood, and try a little alchemy experiment? Friday night in the Elric house. Let's bring her back! So yeah, this is a head scratcher right here. I can't get up there. I should go talk to the alchemist man. Speaking of alchemy, I should talk to the alchemist guy. So yes, unemployed people everywhere are devastated that a racehorse died. And I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Glue shortage has been resolved. Imagine having this long history as a racehorse, this long and inspiring history as a racehorse, that you become a national icon for being the racehorse that lost 113 races in a row and still kept on fighting. And then after you die, you get turned into glue. Also, some toddler could stick a piece of macaroni to some construction paper. Stick a piece of macaroni to some construction paper. In arts and crafts class. Get it pinned to the fridge for a couple days. Imagine that being your legacy. Inspiring? Yes! I got the plasmium. He wants it. Circle of life. Filling your body with plasmium is so beneficial. It protects you from harm. And you feel so exquisitely good. Dude, he's trying to get me to try psychedelics. He's been injecting it into the local flora and fauna. What, just to see what'll happen? He says it's safe. I don't trust him. I've injected it into all sorts of stuff. It's perfectly safe. They've said that about injections before. I don't trust it. Finally, the liquid Viagra, as promised. Plasmium file. Wait, I didn't want to talk to him. Oh, I have to come back to him to get it. I have to come back to him and get my fix if I ever run out. Look at it. Look at his scalp. No adverse effects. What are you talking about? Crawbug clearing. That's in Greymore. Pale oil from the Citadel. Silver bells. Same with the flea brew, so I haven't used it. Yeah, I don't want to use something that's limited. You know me. I'm, I'm bad at... Like, I have items, and I'm just like, but what if I need it? What if I use it, but I need it later? It's a horrible cycle. Yeah, it's more that you have to get it refilled. That's too annoying. I don't want that. Oh, man. And you actually are lobotomized, that you still don't ever use consumables, and I actually am going to lose it one day if you don't change that behavior. Asking me to change, haha. I already got this. But yeah, the story of Haru is inspiring to people. I mean, you might think that that's weird because this is a horse that just lost 113 races and never won once. You might not see why that's inspiring to people. But it's the perseverance of it. There's a lot of people out there who just feel like perpetual failures. And they're just like, what's the point? Rather than idolize and connect with a successful role model. A successful role model, like, doesn't always display all that perseverance, like, to the extent that a horse like Haru did. People who feel like failures. What is that successful role model doing? I need that too. Well, yeah, but there's also the fact that like, looking at successful people, you're just like, man, I feel so freaking inadequate. I can't do any of this stuff. And it feels like no matter what I try, it never works out. So what purpose is there in me even continuing? Why should I keep going? And then you see someone like Haru. She lost 113 races, but not once in that entire career did she ever give up. And that's the lesson we take from Haru. We never give up, no matter how many times we fail. Even if we never end up succeeding, it is worth it to try. That's what she taught us. And that's why she will always be remembered. Yes, it's never give up. But whereas if you see a success story from someone like say let's say you hear the life story of someone like The Rock, right? He had like hard times in his past, yeah. You see that story, and the moral is you should never give up because it gets better. But the inspirational part of something like Haru's story is you never give up even if it doesn't get better. And that's worth it to know. Even if it doesn't get better, you have to keep fighting. I love a good success story, but I love a good failure story. It's comforting that you're not alone. Wait. Haters will say I looked that up. Moral of the story, keep losing. Loser! Maybe you'll just inspire a generation. So yeah, I just straight up don't know where the flower's gonna be. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting things to change. Already got this one. Well, that's also the thing. Like, if you go by that logic, it's insane to just keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting things to change. Then the moment you face an obstacle, the moment you encounter something that doesn't work, you give up. And you change it. Like, let's say I decided to become a runner. Figure out how to make it better, adjust, move forward. Yeah. But let's say I became a runner. And I never win my races. But I still want to get better at running. Keep moving forward. Yes, that is how you run. However, if I never win my races, by the logic of if it's not working, expecting different results is insane. By that logic, should I just give up being a runner? It's like, where do you draw the line of when you should give up and when you should refocus? I got a silver bell. I gotta get all these. Definitely gotta be one up here, right? For sure. I'm devastated. Man. And I'm not saying that Einstein ever told people to give up. I'm just saying it's like, where's the line there? Because I don't think that Haru never won because she never tried to improve. Albert Einstein versus Haru Urara. Who would win? Einstein said, if I can't beat him, bomb him. like, who would win in a fight? One of the smartest men who ever lived. Or pink cartoon horse. I know who I've got my money on. Those just keep respawning, huh? So it said the bells are like above and below Belmore, right? Just making sure here. I've got everything. There's a lot of these, aren't there? Yeah, looks good. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. I'm already at my house. Oh, there is one here. Didn't even see it. Now I'll check below. I forgot to open that. Take a little rest. I do love a story about failure. I'm a Dark Souls fan. I mean, I'm playing Hollow Knight. I think you know I'm a Dark Souls fan. Lie, lie, lie. Like, if you ever want to know how a generation's doing, or get to the core of how they really feel, find out what all the depressed people enjoy. Like, find out what all the depressed people are really into, and then learn to understand that, and you'll learn to understand the people. If you want to understand the plight of the current generation, if you want to understand the plight of the current generation of young men, you need to familiarize yourself. You need to familiarize yourself with Dark Souls and Berserk. Those are the two things you need to. Like, you don't have to play Dark Souls or anything. Like, if you're not a gamer, but you should learn about the lore. And perhaps read Berserk. Although it can be a lot to stomach for a lot of people. There is a lot of extremely upsetting content in Berserk. By understanding that, you will understand the people. No, play the game. Reading the lore alone is not, like, it's too difficult if not personally invested. That is true. Though there are good lore videos that just, like, give kind of a comprehensive look at the entire thing. There are good lore videos you can watch, and I'm saying this to my mom, first of all, and I know she can't play Dark Souls. Just being honest. That's not a dig at her. It's just, I mean, I made that dust clip. She's not the kind of person, she can't play any video games. She's not the kind of person who could ever sit down and play Dark Souls. Yet, I think that it could be a fascinating experience if you learned about these series. It would give you an insight into a lot of people. I mean, I haven't read Berserk myself, neither has Milk, but Berserk was like one of the main influences in Dark Souls. And and the two series have the same fans. It's the same fans. Like, Berserk is the manga where Dark Souls got everything. including the big greatsword. Interesting. Oh, I know where I am. Dude! That's so cool. I love level design. I love world design. I love Hollow Knight. I love Metroidvanias. I love Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a story where every time you get knocked down, you lose a bit of yourself. And getting up may not even be worth it at all. However, if you don't, you will lose your mind and become a monster. So you have to. The very world of Dark Souls groans for death. If I breathe, if I live, I am displeased. If I breathe, if I live, I am displeased. Only the dead are satisfied. Speaking of, right? You are a slave and a nuisance. Be gone. I don't think I found all of them. I need 3 more bells. Me when I just barely can't make my Animal Crossing home loan. So yeah, it's kind of strange to be just like, you should read Dark Souls. It's read Dark Souls. You should see the lore of Dark Souls. It's a story where everyone's miserable and pretty much nothing matters. So it's a really great time. But it's like it is like a metaphorical illustration of the mindset of your average depressed young man. So as a person who understands people, you gotta see it. I slew a tall creature above the town, a weaver, I suspect. Though one twisted in purpose, by voice and claw it aided, perhaps guided the thread that strung the town. Weaver, those vicious old things! To our young we tell the tales, but we had thought them long dead, only corpses bounded spires. This one still lived, though if it was a weaver, it was broken in a savage way. Its own silk was bound, pinned deep within its shell, a cruel punishment if I've not before witnessed. A weaver's fabled skills, to meet one in combat, means great challenge, and great pride in victory. I'm gonna buy all these. You know, I said I don't need these. Well, I don't need these, but I want them. And that makes it okay. I don't want the compass, though. Don't need it. Oh, wait, it just auto-marks these. I thought I had to put them down myself. I can mark things on my own. So Greymore, there's a thing at Greymore I have to do. There's a side quest there. Yeah. Speak to the halfway home guy. Understood. Era. Travel. There's no, well, there's no place to travel there. So I gotta go myself. That's okay, it's about the journey, not the destination. It's about the journey. That's why anytime someone goes to Disneyland, they all say, man, it was really good having to drive 5 hours to get here. Or more, depending on how close you live to Disneyland. When you wait in line at Disneyland, the thing that you say after you go on the ride is, man, that line sure was something, huh? It's about the journey. Most of the time it's not. Most of the time it isn't. I spent $200 to stand in line all day. Isn't that fine? How do you do? Oh man, having the I have to get back into watching some more Defunct Land. One of the best channels on YouTube, by the way. Ow. Like documentary wise, I don't need to go on to like I don't need a streaming service. I don't need like DVDs and stuff to supply me with documentaries. There's plenty of autistically obsessed people on the internet who will just make that business for free. And it's better. You can find a documentary about anything. Specifically, this is a documentary series about old amusement park rides that have been closed down. And just the history of them. And I eat that stuff up. It's so interesting. Halfway House guys over here. Oh, there is a place I could do this. Oh, there are the abandoned malls. Oh, those are probably interesting too. There's a really good documentary series about there's a really good documentary series about an old abandoned mall. It's called The Oldest View. You should watch it. At night. Alone in the dark. No reason. Where is this? Yeah. There it is. Are they haunted? You could say that. Oh, this guy.
Ah, or Sim.
Oh, I know where I am. Zombie shoppers from the 80s. Worse. Worse. I didn't, all jokes aside, I didn't actually find Oldest View that scary. Like the stuff that I watched of it. I just thought it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Gosh, I love Kane's stuff. Could be a movie. Decrepit malls haunted by zombie 80s shoppers. I should show you one. I should just make you watch The Oldest View, see what you think of it. Blasted crawls up there. Alternate universe. You're actually quite close. I'll build the biggest there's ever been. So fearsome, it'll keep those crawls away for good. Gotta kill those things. Okay, just tell me who to kill. Okay, New is not here. New just keeps being everywhere. Alternate timeline. You are so close. All of this is very interesting.
Let me at him, let me at him, let me at him.
Rag pelts. How many of these do I need? I forgot to ask. 25. Oh. Clone Wars?
This is the Clone Wars.
I would never make you watch Star Wars related media. Even though the Clone Wars was like well enjoyed by people back when it came out. So, what is this? I just need more birds. I need to go where the birds are. Yeah, the birds are here. The online independent horror media landscape is... like, dude, it's never been better to be a horror fan. Like, never better. Except maybe in like the heyday of like they're actually making like really good horror movies all the time. But as a modern person, like the online media landscape for horror is so good. Like everyone's just always coming up with such interesting ideas and just making it themselves. And it's just cool to see these dudes just get out there and make something. Because they can. Everyone has the access to the tools to like basically make anything that their imagination desires. Friend. Ah. Can you get down here? Just shoot your eye out. Okay. How many do I have? I need 25 of these. Ow. 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 I've seen so many like online horror projects that are just made by one dude in his bedroom, and the concepts and content therein is so much more effective than like anything I've seen out of Hollywood in years. Like by a long shot, it's not even close. I'm trying to think of like what was the last time Hollywood put out like a really cool and interesting fresh feeling horror movie. There's something, it was recent. I don't think Skinamarink counts. I don't think Skinamarink counts. It's that was recent. Very different. I'm trying to think. Here, I'm going to go to the internet. I'm going to go on the internet. That's like famous last words a lot of the time. How's the Silk Gamer? It's fun. It's fun. Having a slow day here. Just doing side quests mostly. But I've decided to go to the internet and like talk about something. Let's just look up. You know, I want to find someone's lists. Some lists here in theaters. I don't know how to use IMDb. Make my round saying hi to my friends. Thanks for showing up, man. Great to see you. Recent horror movie that's good. Let's see. All advanced search. Let's go to advanced search. Can we search lists? Like, what's the point of having so many lists? Okay, you know what? Skinamarink might be a good place to start. Because I bet people have made lists here about, like, new horror movies. This is a 4.7 out of 10. This movie is way more interesting than the vast majority of things I've seen. Movies watch lists. Top picks. Oddity, long legs, no. Let's see. Nope might be a good place to start. This is generally seen as like a pretty decent horror movie that came out recently. This is just polls and lists of Jordan Peele movies. 2022, 2023, movies I saw. Gosh, you guys are no help. 2022 horror, this is no help. No help at all. Trying to get like ideas of like where to start, yeah. It's actually really funny that Skinamarink like got a theatrical release. I've given you several. Recent horror movie that's good. Happy Gilmore 2, Dora the Explorer. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good joke. It's a pretty good joke. Oh. It's funny to me that that Skinamarink was given a theatrical release and like marketed to horror fans, like people who watch Hollywood horror movies. It is absolutely nothing like any of those. It's mostly just shots of silent halls. Like dark shots of silent halls and vague noises. That's most of what happens in the movie. So it's really funny to imagine like someone who goes to see like imagine someone who's just like, man, the new Final Destination movie was so scary. And he goes and watches a movie like that. He's like, what in the world did I just pay for? Oh my gosh, these are annoying. What? Ah! I'm going to lose it. Milk, why is this your fixation? Thank you, black screen. Yo, gamers, Silk Song's supposed to be on screen. It was. Pay no attention to the fact that I'm really bad at this. Got him. So anyway, that guy was annoying. Just believe me. Would it surprise you guys? Would it surprise you to know that there is a Backrooms movie in production? How'd they get in there? So I don't know if it would surprise any of you to know that that's a thing in production. But would it... it might be much more surprising to some of you that the movie is actually going to freaking rule. Because they got the guy who is doing like this Backrooms YouTube series. The Kane guy I mentioned. He does the Backrooms YouTube series. And I'm just like, there is absolutely no other person I would want making a Backrooms movie than this guy. I'm pretty sure he's the one in charge. Yeah, I did it. I got the thing. I could be corrected on that, and if he's not in charge, then it will suck. But I've been told that he is, and that means it's going to be good. Waste of money for a movie. It's just going to be a load of 6-year-olds' idea of horror. No, it won't. It's because the guy doing the Backrooms series on YouTube is actually good at his job. He's really good at what he does. Must get to my own stream now. Much luck and don't die. Thank you. Much luck to you as well. I don't know if I can keep my promise on the second part. Just be honest. Just being honest. Like I said, you wouldn't believe me if I said this is actually going to be good. Backrooms and good don't really go together. I know that. And I agree. But this time, just this once. I've said it before, so, hold on, yeah. Bye. So, question for Mom. Do you know what liminal spaces are? It's a new internet lesson. Do you know what liminal spaces are? No. I shall give you a crash course on what liminal spaces are. It's a new, it's a relatively recent fad, like fixation for people on the internet, where they post these images of places that like feel like they should have people in them, but the pictures are really eerie because there's no one there. It's like the places aren't like deserted or desolate, like they're not dirty. It's just that they're empty. Got it. Give him this thing. He's got the scarecrow. You are welcome. That's kind of how people describe these. Like during lockdown. That's where I think it stems from. Like the obsession with these kind of things. That's where I think that the obsession with liminal spaces comes from. It's because people had started going, like, they would go out sometimes. You had to go to the store and stuff. But they would see these places that, like, are supposed to have people in them, but there's no one around. So people started sharing the images of these and just discussing them, and there's this like interesting sort of melancholy feeling that comes about when you view these. Since we're on Reddit and stuff, I can actually show you. Humans don't like to be alone. It's specifically like front page of Reddit. Oh no. We're going to Reddit. These aren't like this. Let's get a good one. It's like this works. It's like this. It's like it's an area that's clean. This seems like an area where there would be like high foot traffic, right? Yeah, like empty airports. Like this is like, you would think that there would be people walking through here, and it's like pristine clean, but there's no one there. It's like, it's creepy in a way. Hello, what's up? Says someone in the YouTube chat. Wow, good to see you. We usually don't get people over there. French supermarket before opening. Like this, it's weird to see a store empty. thing I made on Blender. I mean, this isn't real or anything, but it's like rooms with nothing in them. The more like, this is a crazy picture. Off on a tangent here, looking at liminal spaces. This is this is a creepy one. So yeah, stuff like this. It's this is a really odd image. But yeah, that's my whole thing. I don't have Twitch chat. That's why I'm over here. Low liminal spaces are cool as hell. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. It's just, there's a ghost. Oh wait, just dust on the lens. I love the people who like believe in ghosts, and they'll go on the internet and they'll see one of these ghost videos, and they'll be like, "Look, you can see the orb passed by. You can see the orbs." When every single orb that has ever been is just a piece of dust floating in front of the camera. So I guess I'll go back to where I was. Pin Master's Oil. Citadel. Need to kill the bugs. Gather the silver bells in the Belvane tunnels above and below Bellheart. Well, I guess I just have to check again, because I definitely missed a bunch. Mostly stream of consciousness today. Yeah, it's not really a big game progress day. Just talking about movies and liminal spaces and YouTube and the horror genre and mental illness, strangely enough. Came across Apollo's channel by chance on YouTube short, and he's funny. Thank you very much. I'm glad that people like the shorts. I do my best to at least try to make something worthwhile. Haven't been able to do... I really much prefer long-form content, but I haven't been able to make much of that. And it just kind of... It doesn't get served to people, so I don't really feel the reason to do that yet. Like, I'm the kind of guy, I'll sit around and watch a YouTube video about 2 hours of me, like... 2 hours of me explaining the history of this really obscure video game. I'll watch the hours-long speedrunning documentaries. Those are so freaking fun. I love to have super-duper long content to put on my second monitor that I don't have to change very often. There's just a bell here. Wow, how did I miss this bell? 2 hours of me in the mirror. I mean, it has to be content. It depends on what you're doing in the mirror. Paula's fun time. What does that mean? It's just more bells. What? Love lore documentaries. They're awesome to listen to while drawing. So true. I'm so thankful for Wendy Goon. He has so many long videos. And just stuff like that. Obscure topic videos, super duper long, so I rarely have to change what I'm watching. So I did the thing. I should go back to Bellheart. Now, hold on a second. I can actually keep track of where The flowers were. I need to do the flowers, yeah? I can keep track of where the flowers were. Like if I find all the places that I've been to. Here's one, so I'll mark this. Flowers are purple, the area gets purpler the closer you get. Well, yes, I just want to know the general area. So, I don't have the compass, but this is where I am. That's one. If I keep track of where these are that I've gotten, I can sort of search where I haven't been. Oof. That's most of what happens in the stream. I fall down, and then I say, oof. And then I say, I should stop streaming because I'm so inept at this. For the 17th time this day. In my fan era right now, so a lot of characters from video games and TV shows, and I also like photography too. Editing is calming. Good stuff, good stuff. Fan of what? Fan of what? What kind of characters, eh? I'm also an artist. I don't draw that much anymore. Because it's hard. Retired artist, retired artist. Deep Rock Galactic, way too many animes to list. Pretty sick. I was just trying to man up today. You need to man up! You're not supposed to have feelings and problems. You're a man! Oh, well that was mine. Rat. Rat. Vermin. It's too hard! Drawing is hard. It's really hard. Annoyingly so. I don't want to do any more of it. Like when I draw, I just stare at the canvas for hours. It's like barely get anything done because I'm too hyper obsessed with making it perfect. So there was a flower here. So that's a personal problem with me. That's my own demon. There's purple up here. This is what... Oh, it's here. Well, that saves me a bunch of trouble. Let's just take away this marker. Alert now. Okay. Don't sweat it. Good to hear from you. So I completed that side quest. Right at the polyp, silver bells. Return to the... Okay, I gotta go to the person who wanted these. I forgot who it was. And then I will be ready to just go make progress, actually. Let's go to the wish wall. I think that... Wasn't the person who wanted this like some hag? Wish wall is here. There we go. I will not neglect the public anymore. Unless that's all they're going to reward me with. Because it might not be worth it. Shellwood. She was like, I think that's where she is. That. I think that's it. That or it's this. I think it's this. But I'm going to check both. Oh, you're a friend. Okay, I didn't actually care. I'm sorry. Sorry. The moment that came out of my mouth, I felt so bad. Apollo, he's not even a real guy. He's just a bug. Okay, first, test this area. Why are these hunters hostile? What are they doing? Dang it. You're gonna... There it comes. I just need, sometimes I just need a breather. Right, in here. Are you the one who wants the thingy? Is the house. You better be the one who wants the thingy. I think you are? Yes, it is you. What are you gonna make? You gonna make some kind of casserole? I'm hungry. Huh? Dude, say it, don't spray it. What did you do? Take the refuse of the right. Polyp pouch. I don't understand. Applies venom to equipped tools? Hold on a second. I need a bench. I'll have to start using my tools. When you put it that way, when you really weigh everything, when you word it in such a fashion. Where am I? And another thing that I was looking up today, and I was just kind of, I was like, maybe we should talk about this on stream because it's crazy. I was looking up the life and times and the tumultuous career of Creed, the band. Mainly Scott Stapp. I already did this. The life and times of the band Creed is crazy. It's one of those bands that they had that history where it's like, and this guy had to leave the band, and then they got back together, and then they got back not together again, and then he kept talking on the news and stuff. And you might think, oh, he's a rock star, dude. Well, dude's an uber successful rock star with one of the most famous bands on the planet. I feel bad for him. I do. I do. Just knowing what I know about that guy's life, he seems like he is, dude's got problems. Life of an artist, torture. All I can say is don't do drugs. Seriously, don't do drugs. Lasted steps. This is fine. And now I have the damage upgrade, so I'm good. Wise words. Thank you. I learned it by watching you. Not that you did drugs. No, you didn't do drugs. Like, I learned don't do drugs because I saw people on drugs. Not that, but it wasn't you. But the fact that I'm getting this so... But the fact that I'm getting so defensive about this just makes it seem like you were on drugs. You were not on drugs. Doing that thing that Germa does whenever he vehemently denies an accusation with, like, to such an extent that people are, like, start to get suspicious. Like when you all of a sudden say, no, I don't eat dog food every day. No, I don't eat dog food, actually. Stop saying that I eat dog food. I don't eat dog food. People start to get suspicious. That's a bad example, though. We all know he actually eats dog food. He said to himself, dog food is delicious. Oh, that's a good question. What's your favorite Germa clip? That's a really difficult question. I wouldn't be able to answer that. But little rangs. Don't treat me like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Never had a chili dog in my life. It's actually not true. I had one, and I didn't really like it that much. The bun was all soggy and kind of gross. Not a big fan of chili or beans in general. Not sure what Sonic sees in these things. I need this guy to stop that. Oh. Streams like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Pizza Restaurant, Vegas Casino, where he tells stories. Like, oh yeah, you're watching the Restaurant Empire stream. It was like, it really was kind of like, I mean, I didn't watch it yet, so I shouldn't comment. But it seemed like Casino Inc. 2. I mean, it was the return of the pasta Italiano. So, where am I? That area. Okay, so those are the favorite Germa streams, but what about clip? What favorite Germa clip, if you got one? Maybe it doesn't have to be just one clip. Maybe it's an entire bit. The map quests. What's it called with Stir? Oh, GeoGuessr. Okay, that should be good. Where's that lead? That guy's big trouble. Watch out, he's British. Meets someone and his first instinct is to pull out the knives. The Glasgow greeting. guess I'm just going this way. And League of Legends mental block on the with the quartet. Lethal Company. I know it's Lethal Company because this is the one that you always get wrong. Is that Pac-Man? Total blank spot in my memory, broken. She is... There's something... It's something really weird. She is, like, actually just incapable of remembering Lethal Company. It's like every time she says it, she gets it wrong in a different way. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Ugh, conch flies. I hated the small version of you. Okay. You do know I'm an Undertale player, right? You think you can hit me with this? This is pedestrian. Oh, there's something. Now there's something. Chili can be served with cheese. That's my fighting song. It gives me strength. You know, all the wrestlers have their own like fight music. They come out to the theme song. That's mine. Ow. I mean, we were on the subject of like Creed. Alter Bridge, Creed 2, essentially. And Creed broke up. The instrumental guys from Creed made Alter Bridge. They made the song for, they made the theme song, or the song that would eventually become the theme song for Edge. And the only reason I know who that is because of the song. Was that it? No, it wasn't. And Edge, the browser? No, Edge, the wrestler. He's a wrestler. And his theme song, one of the biggest bits of exposure that the song got, his theme song is Metalingus. Is this wind gonna stop? My favorite. It's a great song. Wait for the wind to stop. It's like that area in Jump King. I've never played Jump King myself, but one of my favorite Twitch.tv memories ever was when I was, it was years ago at this point, but I was sitting there watching XQC play Jump King. I'm not even an avid XQC watcher, but watching him play Jump King was freaking hilarious. Okay, I had to try. Leap of faith. It wouldn't be the first time. Use the wind to my advantage. So yeah, usually, like, if, like, that's kind of often the reason that people know about Alter Bridge at all. That they'll be like, oh, they did Edge's theme song. And I'm just like, you know, yeah, they did. It's weird. I've never met anyone in real life ever who watched wrestling. But then when I started using the internet, I just realized there's an entire subsection of people in the population who just grew up on that stuff. Completely in isolation. Lots of other great stuff. A pinstress, your needle there might fit you fair. Strange it is and all. It's the pin that's the glorious weapon of Farloom. Training with the pin? Oh, we're gonna battle. We duel! Oh, she taught me a move. Just like Hollow Knight. I can charge up my attack now. Sweet. Could come in handy. Wait till the wind starts. Check this out. I'm all the way back here. I think that was the point of this whole room, is that that person's there. Yeah. Yeah, I got the move. This boss in here was pathetic. These two things, so easy. Anyone who's even looked at Undertale could do that with their eyes closed. I hate these. Almost got me with that. Good thing it didn't, or I would have looked really stupid right now, says the furry VTuber. He's British! So I'll just keep going up here, I guess. Ah, I know where I am. Yeah. I know exactly where we are. I happen to know exactly where I'm going. I'm so stoked. You can hear I'm so stoked. You can hear the excitement in my voice. I'm so stoked. New Dance Gavin Dance album comes out in like 3 days. Comes out on Friday. I'm so ready. You have no idea how ready I am. The entire album has leaked online. I have not heard it, though. I haven't. I don't engage with leaking culture, because then I'd have to call a plumber. So, as for me paying reparations for that joke, just, so who should I talk to for that? Ada! Ada! I've been looking forward to it for a while. That's my favorite band. I can finally talk about Dance Gavin Dance, my favorite band. And I could talk about this band for hours, but I won't. Because I do actually still respect your time on this planet. But, I'm curious, what do you guys think? Do you guys have any idea what is the band with the most tumultuous history? I'm curious. I'm very curious. You can already see the punchline coming from a mile away. The punchline is that Dance Gavin Dance beats it by a mile. Oh, Sherma. Fleetwood Mac. I'm going to look at Fleetwood Mac. I'm going to go to... Well, after I... She's still singing. I'm going to go to the internet. Browsers. Browsers. I'm going to go to Wikipedia. What was that? Hold on. Fleetwood Mac. We're going to look here. Past members. Holy gosh. And they all have articles. Well, let's see. That's a lot of history. I ain't going to read all that. Give me that diagram. Give me the diagram. Holy cow, you're kind of right. Yeah, I don't know how to compete with that one. Well, they were also in business for a much longer time, so I'd say give DGD about 10 more years, and their chart will look like this. This is kind of crazy. I mean, it's relatively stable. Relatively. I mean, look at this run that they went on. That's a lot. Then they had this run they went on. Like the bassist and the drummer were the same the entire band's career. And usually it's this same person on keyboards. Majority of the time it's the same, it's this person. Majority of the time it's Stevie Nicks. Like, majority of the time it's not that unstable. It's pretty tumultuous looking. I want to go and like Dance Gavin Dance. Check out this chart. They don't have a chart. Why don't they have a chart? They used to. Oh my gosh, they got rid of the chart? That's the worst. That's literally the worst thing I've ever seen. Me when I'm lying. I can't believe they got rid of this. Dang. Too much drama. You just described their history perfectly. To put it into perspective, the guitarist, the lead guitarist guy, who's Will Swan, and the drummer, they are the only two members of the band who have been on every album. Every other person has either been absent for an album or is new in the band from like the past, like let's say, few years span. It's rough out there. They're still making albums. Fleetwood Mac dudes are dying off. Okay, the bench is over there. There is a way over here I want to try, actually. Oh, shoot. View. I'll learn eventually, dude. I'll learn eventually. You didn't miss anything. Is there going to be a boss battle in here? Oh, you just, you got berries? Fellow pilgrim, I've been praying here alone too long, with only the wind's voice to join mine. We're so close. Our pilgrimage is almost over. Just one final brutal climb, Yeah, I mean, just so you know, I'm reading all this, but I'm not reading it out loud, because I'm tired, man. Don't tell me to man up. I'm tired, okay? What do you have for me? Oh, he wants to play dice. A bead of rosaries on each roll. What say you? Sound fair? Let's go gambling. What? I don't understand what's happening. Stop. I don't get it. What? Let's go gambling, and then he's just like, "You want to watch you want to watch my dice tumble around?" Where's? Hey, let's play a game. And then he rolls the dice. That was fun. Your turn. Okay, so this isn't the place to be. I'll get there when I can double jump. It should be after I do this next bit of progress. It's kind of annoying searching for stuff on the internet because like every search engine and like store website seems really intent on doxing me. I'm just like, I'm looking at the price of cheese and the Walmart website is like, and this is where you live. And I'm just like, hey, moron, I know where I live. I'm just asking why you're trying to tell everybody about it. Apparently AI is killing Google's web searching now. There's been a lot of incidents where... oopsie. Been a lot of instances where it just like... the information that it takes is just information from Reddit comments. Because they bought Reddit's data and are using it to train their AI algorithm. So a bunch of like queries that people have put into like Google have come back with literal joke responses that were from Reddit comments, but presented as fact. Right, but people are turning to AI instead of searching directly on web. Well, yeah. Let's just ask ChatGPT. Like, hello, I am ChatGPT. How can I help you? That's killing Google's bread and butter. Yeah, so they really gotta... they really want to get on that AI train real bad. If they can't, they're in trouble. This looks important. I don't want to go in here yet. But they had to resort to getting Reddit's data for it, which is just funny to me. Huh? What the? What? What the? What the? Guess I'm going in. Speak. Have you heard of the means to open this? No holes for keys. Weapons blunted, not no holes for keys. 'Tis the bells, they say. The holy bells upon the path that open the way. The sacred threshold may now be crossed for this final task. Simple, only music played fair and true. Music shall attune the bells and see the gate descend. Too bad no one we know can do that. Oh my gosh! They sing along with me and we make the gate go. Excuse me? What? You're so mean! They didn't do anything wrong! Ow. Well. I'll be there soon. It's got electrolytes. If all our searches sourced from Reddit. Reddit is good for two things. Reddit is good for one thing. Obscure tech problems. If you're having an obscure tech problem, look up the error code message and put Reddit at the end of the search. It's the only thing Reddit's good for. Only thing. Because everyone on Reddit is like an antisocial autist who, but the thing about those people is that they're really good at tech problems. I don't know if I've complained about this before. Reddit has this way of answering questions that is the most infuriating thing on the planet. It's like, I'm so sorry you didn't have a father. Like, you'll ask something on Reddit. You'll ask, hey, how do I solve this problem I have? And let's say, you know, I'm having trouble with this device. I'm having trouble with just this device that I have. This device I have isn't working. How do I make it work? And they're just like, buy the better one, you moron. And I'm just like, that isn't what I asked. Masterclass in passive aggressive behavior. They're farming Reddit gold because nothing else fulfills them. I don't understand what this is for. There has to be like a bench up here, yeah? There has to be. I just hate these people so much, and it's like that on every single subreddit. How do I fix this problem I have? Do something completely different than what you were doing in the first place. Yeah, And then they wonder why they're unloved. There should be no doubt in anyone's mind why Redditors are the scum of the earth. And why they're seen as such. They're seen as the scum of the earth because it's true. Then they can be the victims. Dude, Reddit is so antisocial. They have Reddit is so antisocial. One of the most popular subreddits is the "Am I the Asshole" subreddit, where they have to go on there because they lack the awareness, the social skills to even determine whether they're in the wrong in a situation. Zero self-awareness. Like, this is a problem. This is one of the internet's many refuse piles. Reddit is the left butt cheek of the internet. In case you're wondering, 4chan is the right one. And the butt crack is VR chat. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oof. It's the pimple on the left cheek. Dude, I'm gonna make a freaking, I'm gonna make a short out of this moment, and then watch what happens. The YouTube shorts thumbnail that comes out, auto-generated, is just gonna be me saying butt crack. It's gonna happen, I guarantee you. Just my luck. Ow? Wow. Ow. Hollow Knight 2. Every enemy does 2 damage. Ah! Yeah, anyway. Boss isn't that bad. I got this. Disregard what was said. Insult the intelligence of the person asking the question. That's the Reddit way. Scum. They should be ashamed of themselves, but I know they have no shame. You know, I was talking earlier about how I need to embody, you know, I was talking about how I learned so many lessons. I learned from Haru Urara about perseverance, even if it doesn't work. I need to embody that spirit right now. Even if it doesn't work, I have to keep trying. Because everything's gonna be okay. Haru, give me your strength. Ow. Can you like let me out of here? Nope, be like Haru. Be like Haru. Haru wouldn't say that. Haru would take it on the chin. Ow. Okay, I know that animation now. I know it. It explodes. I know that animation now. I know it. Ow. It goes that far? Okay. That's fine. Haru would never. Got this. It's not a problem. I have this. I know that animation. Simple. Simple. Keep doing that one. That one's great. I know that animation. You can't fool me. You fooled me. Just give you a little bit of a head start. Just, you know, make you think you got a chance. Ow! Oh, it has a phase 3. That's wonderful. No. Haru would never. The sun will come out tomorrow. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Second verse, same as the first. Last judge. This is your last chance. Fool. Ow. We have this. What I mean, we. This whole thing, it's all about me. This is democracy personified. Me, me, me. Can I get out of here? Can you, like, let me go? Can you just, like, let me out of the corner, please? Oh my gosh. He's got high apple pie in the sky hopes. Ow. Gosh. I need to get out of here. Ugh. Gosh. Hollow Knight 2, every enemy does 2 damage. It's really fun. It's really fun. What's the point of the health bar, guys? Did I pick hard mode? Like, what is their major fixation with this? Play better. Thanks. Reddit tier answer. You did exactly... You just did a Reddit. You just did a Redditism. Ignore the statement or question. Insult. Act superior. Congratulations on becoming a Reddit moderator. Here's your karma. Yeah. Held up the mirror to you, huh? Held up the mirror to you. How's it look? Cat geese. Okay. Jelly. Can you stop doing that move? It's irritating. It's irritating, like poison ivy is irritating. Ugh. Ugh. Friend. Okay. Ow. That was my fault. See? I can admit fault. That was my fault. That one. Just that one, though. That was also my fault. See? Just gotta get better at dodging most of its moves. Geeka Chad. Yes, I am. What? I'm good. What? Not that one, please. Okay, it's doing something. Doing this. Okay. That's really easy. I don't think I should have been hit by that. I don't think that should have hit me. Who am I? I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain. Haru would never. I need to stop. I'm sorry, Haru. But what was that? Ma, I'm going to have to teach you the context behind Gachi Base. Because you don't know what you just said. Why is everything an in-joke? That's just how it is. That's how it is on the internet, no matter where you go. We have this. Someone is always on the outside looking in. Nice. Absolutely. But it's a cultural exchange. You know, that's what I say about memes. That memes are a cultural exchange every time you meet somebody. Every person on the internet has seen a different set of really funny memes over their life. And they've saved a bunch of them. So anytime that you meet a new person, you get to, like, you get to bond over memes that you've seen, that each other have seen, and also new ones that you get to share. Taking a stab, hey, just try it. Ow. Let's stop the fire. If the Reddit crowd can hijack my language, then I can hijack a meme. You are... If you're trying to hijack Gachi Base, you are not going to succeed. I'm sorry to tell you. Oof. We have this. It's fine. This is going great, actually. I shouldn't have said that. Did you think maybe I shouldn't have said that? Friend. Whoa, the. Ow. At least there's opportunities to heal, right? Looking on the bright side of life. There's a movie about a guy named Brian where they talked about that. Stare. People stare. Got her. That was simple as. Wait, that's gonna blow. Get me out of here. Nope. Look the other way. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Well, unfortunately, my little entourage couldn't be here to witness the opening of the Citadel. Play the gif of JonTron looking inside the box of flex tape. Wow. What? Act 2. Citadel of Song. Well, okay. Okay. I'm into it. Let me just, Hope Milk is doing all right. Phew. You know, this morning, I saw something random and innocuous that made me angry. And I almost responded. But now I'm glad that I didn't. Doesn't really matter what it was. That just happens. Insert rosaries? Sure, I'll give a little. Sun came up and made you angry? Usually that happens, yeah. They gave me a map. Cool. Going up. Okay. Oh, this is my nightmare. This is a nightmare. Please. I broke it. This is a nightmare. Well, typical. But where are we? Still at the Song Citadel. What you got for me? A band-aid? I was gonna say that's not a band-aid, but it works. It does about the same thing. What is this? Band-aid? Oh, it's just one-time use benches? They're turning benches into a subscription model? It's like with everything else these days? Underworks. I can go hide, What do I keep saying? Every enemy hits twice. Why? I don't understand. What's the point? What's the reason that you gotta make it like this? I don't understand. I don't get it. It seems like such a meaningless thing to do. It just makes the game more annoying. No map. Everything being subscription models these days, it sucks. You don't actually own anything. You'll own nothing and be happy, as they say. Well, I refuse. That's why I spend a lot of money acquiring physical media. And eat bugs. I need physical media. I can't survive without it. I got the map. Hey, you can't hide that from me. That's a broken door. Oh, this place is going to be creepy as sin. I can tell already. Oh. Nice one, stupid. I love physical media, especially old physical media. Well, not like, oh man, I just love 8-track tapes. They're so good. Like, no, we absolutely not. Like, technology moved past those, and for good reason. And I think trying to bring them back is dumb. Okay, wait, I can jump on that. I like a good Victrola. I mean, there is a place for vinyls, for vinyl records. I can't believe that I didn't jump there. There's a place for vinyl. I mean, vinyl made a comeback, and it's really popular. With people who are trying to own physical media. Now, I'm just waiting for it to once again move forward a little bit, and for people to be more into CDs. Or maybe not, because then, you know, if people keep not being into CDs, then more for me. CDs are just... Oh my gosh, my life flashed before my eyes. Oh, jeez. Wait, that's bad. Like, CDs, like, they last longer. I mean, they're pretty fragile, but so are vinyl records. Like, people's vinyl records get warped because they're stored improperly. CD's a piece of metal. Piece of metal that has Taylor Swift on it. They last longer. They're easier to store. They're smaller. They're easier to keep intact and stuff. Just don't handle them like a Neanderthal, and you'll be fine. And they'll last for a very, very long time. Can't really say the same for vinyls, because playing a vinyl is something that don't live in a desert. Well, playing vinyls is one of the things that wears them out, because the needle has to have physical contact with the record. CDs are scanned by a laser. They don't have to have that. It's just... I think it's the superior way to just store data. It's a superior data storage. And people cope and they're just like, no, dude, you just don't understand. You gotta have that warm vinyl sound. Like, I don't know about that. Dude, if you play a vinyl record, it just sounds better. There's nothing else like it. I'm not even sure if I believe them. I'm not even sure if I believe them. It's a whole lot of hype. Oh boy, they're dumping garbage on me. Just like every other time I try to do a stand-up comedy act. Bench. Like, that's just the thing. Like, if the sound quality is slightly better, but like the CD still sounds good, I would rather have the one that sounds ever so slightly less good, but lasts forever. That's just me. I'm a very bang for my buck kind of person, and if something is going to wear out, I'm going to reconsider whether I want it. Got her. Stupid. 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 Idiot. I've got CDs that I pick up from all over the place. I find these things freaking everywhere. I got this big collection now. Oh my gosh, the ads. The ads, man? And he hits twice, of course. I'm going to actually crash out. When the internet goes down, you win. I do, in fact. Because I actually own the music. Because I actually own my music. Didn't I sit on a bench? Didn't I sit on a bench? You saw me sit on a bench. I sat on a bench, right? But yeah, when the internet goes down, I win. I don't need Spotify. And they try to get around this by having, oh, you could download your favorite music from Spotify Premium. Or YouTube Premium, you could download videos to watch offline. I don't have to. All of my stuff's already offline. And I'll have it forever. Even if there's a rights dispute somewhere along the line. There's so many things on Spotify that are not on Spotify anymore. Because there's some kind of right dispute. And it's just gone. You can't listen to it anymore. Not me. I got all these cool things. And I'll have them forever. Ow. Want to get my hands on a few new like, pickups, a few new finds. Been really eyeballing. I would say the new Architects album, but it's not exactly new. It's just the most recent one. Came out like last year, I think. Or earlier this year, like way earlier this year. And every song I've heard off of it makes me want to bash my head through a brick wall. Every song on that album has made me want to sucker punch a donkey in the testicles and then stand behind it. Just to see what happens. Just as a test of strength. Real uplifting stuff, then. It's really angry. Really angry. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But it's also very melodic and beautiful. I was asked by a friend at one point. I was asked by a friend at one point, and it kind of perplexed me for a bit. It was, I believe it was Reaper who asked me this. He said, "Is there any reason that you listen to stuff that combines the really intense screaming and the regular singing, and just like switches off from those? Is there a reason that you do that?" And I was confused why I was being asked this question, as if, you know, because I hadn't thought about it. I'm just like, I just think it's neat. I just think it's neat that they switch off. They have this dynamic. There's stuff over here. It'd be a bad idea for me to go over there, I think. Oh! The wood chipper. Reminded me of Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Which is a funny movie that I can sadly never ever make you watch. Fargo. Still haven't seen Fargo. However, shortly after you said I had to watch Fargo because of this one reference in it that everyone makes, I heard someone make that reference the very next day. And I already forgot which one it is. Ow. Friend. You suck so much. I hate you. Nice one, moron. Yeah, I just don't, I don't really consider why. It's just a thing that I never really thought about. Or at least I haven't thought about it in a very long time. It's just like I inherently don't find anything odd about the fact that they're screaming 1 second and then the next section they're singing a poppy chorus. I just don't, there's nothing weird about that to me. Open this. Nice. Oh, the friend in the wood chipper line, right. Ooh. Love the noises in this game. And I'm talking about screaming in music a lot, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people really don't like it. They're just like, I don't like it when they're screaming at me. And all I'm saying is, they're not screaming at you. They are screaming with you. That's the appeal. It's a release of emotions. Like, he's making the sound of how I feel. That's me wanting to get into Architects. I've, honestly, with the kind of music that I enjoy, I should have been listening to Architects so much longer ago than just, like, right now. Okay, this is what you do. So here's the most popular band. Here's, like, one of the most popular bands in the genre ever, and they're the band that everyone else copies, and they're the reason that the entire genre sounds like that. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll listen to them eventually. You know, right now I just don't really feel like it. Oh, I can get up there. This isn't how I thought I would be getting up there, but that works too. A bench. A permanent bench. I don't have the map for this area. There's other stuff down there that I could look for, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to do that. So I won't. Coral Chambers. It's a very pretty place. You know, it's been a nice stream. I think that I should call it quits soon. Probably, I think it's probably time. 3 hours is not bad. Let's just, yeah, good place. It's been good, thank you. I feel a sense of calm. Like I've swallowed the little book of calm. I think I'm ready to go calm down and just take it easy. Except I do have some shorts to make. And I will. I got 1 or 2 good ones, I think. So. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, which is tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have more energy. That'd be best for everyone. All new world to explore. Let's just See you, friends. It's been good to see you.